Chef Andrés, is that his name? The swamp favorite. Some of his people were lost in Gaza, last week. Well, I'm sorry, but his attitude and his attention seeking may have helped lead to their demise. I'll be right back.
Don't feel obligated to come back, Greg Kelly. I think most people will be perfectly happy if you never returned from that commercial break, because that's Greg Kelly of Newsmax taking this opportunity about a week out from 7 heroes working for the World Central Kitchen being killed by the IDF, using it as an opportunity to attack the World Central Kitchen, Chef Jose himself. He doesn't even know the guy. He's barely interested enough, but he thinks he should attack the guy. Swamp favorite. He's literally a guy who goes into disaster zones, war zones, and provides food. For people like Greg Kelly, who love to talk about Jesus and Christianity and all that, there are some people kind of actually living that out there in the world. They're not running, to be Republican senators or anything, but if you look hard enough, you'll be able to find them. Unfortunately, some of them are being killed in Gaza. And I will remind you, on April 1st, 3 bombs killed 7 aid workers. You can see here those who were slain, every one of them a hero. A person who was willing to go into a war zone and risk death so that some people might not starve. And they died as a result of it. They should be remembered for being heroes. Instead, you have a news parasite like Greg Kelly using it as an opportunity to score points among his audience. We're gonna show you a little bit more of the ways that he was attacking the chef. Take a look at this.
When I found out that our teams were target, and then obviously we found out that was beyond being target. That was members that die. I've been in Gaza myself. I met, and some of the people that died were my friends, and I served with them.
All right, that's terrible. But he's now in a way calling the shots about what happens next and with the investigation, and making comments about the conflict that I think are way out of line. And so is he. Sorry, but he does not have the experience to be doing what he's doing.
It's not Friday, but we've got garbage people here on the show today. I cannot imagine a person like Greg Kelly getting more out over the front of their skis. He doesn't have the experience. The chef doesn't know what he's talking about. Greg Kelly, how many war zones have you done charity work in? How many natural disasters did you rush to help people and stop them from dying? Because you're saying he doesn't know what he's doing. I'm saying you don't know what the hell you're doing. You're in your comfy little studio and you should stay there, because the real world is far beyond your capacities. He's attacking that guy. He said, "That's awful, but." 7 people died, his friends. Chef has worked with them in multiple hot zones already. That's awful, but. And these are the monsters that are broadcasting to the right. You have the aid workers who've died. You have the politicians and the military that kill them. You side with the military, you side with the politicians, you attack anyone who criticizes them when they're doing things like this. I just don't, I guess I should be used to it, Sharon. We cover these people all the time. They're heartless people. Everything is a position because they think it'll help them in terms of audience share, whatever. There's no morality to any of it. These are terrible, terrible people. And the idea that they would draw someone like Chef Jose Andrés in this is just insane. It's just insane. Keep his name out of your mouth even before this happened. All the work that he did. You're off, Greg Kelly. You're worshiping Donald Trump, a guy who cares about money, cheating on his wife. And you're attacking the chef because he's broken up over the fact that 7 people that he's known and worked with for years have died needlessly, murdered by the IDF. I apologize. There's no end to this. I don't have a solution to any of this. It's just it shocks me to my core on a daily basis that people like this continue to have platforms with which to try to inflict upon other people their horrendous, twisted worldviews. Sharon, what do you think?
The chef's friends and colleagues, brave. All Chef Andrés has done is spread love and food. Brave. They went into that war zone. They were attacked. And I don't know why anyone, including a Nepo baby, he's a version, Greg Kelly is a Nepo baby, Ray Kelly, the police commissioner in New York Sun, and he used that to his advantage, not the best and the brightest, just some big mouth who got on TV and then got ushered over to Newsmax and thinks that his opinion matters, and it doesn't. Life experience is what the chef is doing, what his slain colleagues were doing, not this pontificating BS on this far-right propaganda channel.
He goes on to call for, in the wake of this, the World Central Kitchen to be disbanded.
Cool.
Insult to injury. It is not enough for this little goblin that the 7 people died. Their organization, their charitable organization, should be shut down as a result of the fact that 7 people were murdered. Thanks for watching our video. Did you know that you can support our show by becoming a subscriber? Just click the subscribe button and also ring the bell so that you get notifications when we're live or when we post new content.